All right, good afternoon. It is now 1:33 p.m., so we're going to go get started. This is the Finance and Performance Committee. Hi, I'm Councilman John Bullock, Chair of the committee, also joined by Vice Chair of the committee, Yichi Slifer, Councilman for the 5th District, also joined by a member of the committee, Councilman Eric Costello of the 11th District, and member of the committee, Councilmember Felicia Porter of the 10th District. So again, we are reconvening a meeting that was held on October 3rd for Bill 240585, supplementary special revenue fund operating appropriation for general expenses. We did hear a commentary in our last hearing, but do want to provide an opportunity for the administration to have any comments before we get going.
No, Mr. Chair.
All right, so we have heard from the administration or from finance. Any additional comments from finance?
No, Mr. Chair.
All right, well, that being said, any questions from the committee at this point?
Yes. What's the purpose of this project?
To acquire properties for the, for the Center Place Extension project.
For which project?
The Center Place Extension project.
Yeah, to Dundalk.
To extend Dundalk?
It's a transportation project in Dundalk. They're paying for it. We just need to be able to get it through.
Oh, this isn't our money. The city's not.
Correct.
Oh, okay. And who is they? That the state?
County.
The county?
Oh, the county's paying for it. Oh, okay.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Can someone explain to me why we're dealing with this? Just not trying to be antagonistic. I'm just trying to understand if this is a county project with county money, why it's coming through the city.
Law Department is trying to, thank you.
Well, that was fun. My understanding is that this would be acquiring, I think it's part of our land in the county, but I can double check.
That's correct.
So we own the land, they're paying to acquire it. We own a lot of land in Baltimore County, especially around water, and
Right.
so that would be the,
So what are we spending the $2.1 million on? What are we gonna use that for?
I believe it's their money being spent on the entire project in Dundalk, but maybe finance can speak more to that.
I can get a more detailed response for you, sir, if you.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a simple explanation, but Mr. Chair, I can't vote on this until I just need a very brief explanation, but I still don't understand what we're.
I mean, I understand it's a transportation. You want to jump in a minute?
I was gonna say, could we just recess really quickly? We had the hearing last week where finance was here to answer the questions. So if we could just recess so that I can make some calls and get the appropriate folks in the room.
Mr. Chairman, I'm sorry, I don't mean to create an issue, and I'm certain there's not a problem with it. Again, I'm just, because I wasn't here, I'm just confused as to.
I can read the report that I read back into the record again, if that would be helpful.
Yeah.
All right. So the Mayor and City Council of Baltimore and Baltimore County are working together on a project known as the Center Place Extension Project that will provide a new transportation connection between Baltimore City and historic Dundalk and Baltimore County. The Mayor and City Council of Baltimore and Baltimore County entered into a memorandum of understanding approved by the Board of Estimates on April 5th, 2023, providing for the acquisition of this subject property for the project. Pursuant to Ordinance 24-321, dated March 17th, 2024, the Mayor and City Council of Baltimore authorized the acquisition by purchase or condemnation of the fee simple interest in Block 6990, lots 1 through 7, Block 6991, lots 1 through 26, and the Bad Woodhouse Avenue needed for the purpose of laying or extending public road and widening of Rawls Avenue as shown on plat number 240-A-56-A in the Office of the Department of Transportation. Based on 2 independent appraisals for the project, it was determined that the highest fair market value for the acquisition of the properties of interest is $2,165,000. Funding for the acquisition of the lots in reference has been received from Baltimore County. However, the FY 2025 budget does not include an appropriation allowing the disbursement of these funds. This request for supplemental creates the appropriation authority to spend the received $2,165,000 on its intended purpose. So it's
Got it.
a
So we're
formality
we're using the 2.2 million.
from the county to fund the purchase.
Right.
But we need the council to authorize it because it wasn't in the FY 2025 budget.
Okay. But this is the county's money,
That's what it looks like.
Gabe? Okay. So we have an agreement with the county to purchase this piece of land to do something related to transportation okay. Got it. I'm good and I'm comfortable now. Thank you.
So is it currently city-owned property, or is it?
No, it looks like I was wrong. It looks like, I'm not exactly sure how this isn't, but includes 2 lots. Actually, lots 1 through 7 and lots 1 through 26. The fee simple interest in those in the county and the bed of Woodhouse Avenue, which I'm assuming the county owns, which I'm not sure why we're buying, but perhaps the county gave away the bed of that avenue and we're buying it back. But it also looks like it's also to extend and widen an avenue as well. So the Baltimore County plat and lot information's a little different than I see it for our stuff. But at any rate, it looks like the city and the county are jointly buying the land in the county in order to do this project with county money.
So you can see why it's a little confusing. So we're taking their money to buy land in the county. Why don't they just buy the land themselves?
My understanding is we're working jointly on this project, and so what happened was they gave us the money in the last budget, but we didn't appropriate it for the purchase of everything we needed, so
Oh, so we're running the project.
that's my it's a joint
Okay.
running of the thing. It looks like it's probably, I mean, from what I can tell, and I'm
And this is
spitballing
to
here,
build more connecting roads from the city to Dundalk.
it looks like it is to at least widen one of them, and perhaps it looks like there's some lots that are also being acquired. I assume it's basically in lieu of condemnation out there.
Okay. But the county's gonna give us the money before we gotta outlay the money, right?
They
We have
gave
it.
it, they gave it.
Oh, we already got
You're
the
just
money.
approving, appropriating
Oh,
it to
okay.
buy it. Yep.
I just wanna make sure like the county, is not having us buy stuff and then,
Yeah, so
You know,
essentially the
and
money
then-
is sitting.
and then they give us like an IOU
Right,
and then
yeah.
we're looking for this,
No, it looks like
this
it,
2.1 million. They've already given it to us.
yeah, the supplemental appropriation
Gotcha.
lists the account number, and it shows it's just for this purpose, but for some reason it wasn't appropriated for it.
Gotcha. Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Chair, for indulging.
No problem. Thank you for the questions, and we're always about transparency, so we appreciate the thorough answers and quick response. So at this point, I want to entertain a motion.
So moved.
Is there a second? It was motion by.
Move the bill favorably.
Motion by Costello. Who else? Is there a second? Second by Porter. All right. Bullock, yes. Costello,
Yes.
McCray, excused absence. Schleifer,
Yes.
and Porter. All right, there we go. 4 yeses, no nays, 1 absent. This motion passed the bill, moves to second reader next council meeting. So thank you for your time today, and we'll stand adjourned.